It's late. Your apartment's quiet. Too quiet. The kind of quiet that lets your thoughts run wild. You're slouched on the couch, phone glowing in your hand. Her message is still there. Had fun tonight. That's it. 3 words. No emoji, no follow-up. But your mind's already racing. Was she flirting? Did that glance mean something? The way she laughed, was it just polite? Or was there more? You've been here before, caught in this loop, replaying every moment, every word, every look. It's heavy, it's exhausting. And deep down, you know it's not supposed to be this hard. You're not supposed to chase shadows. There's a quieter way, a clearer way. That's what we're here for. Not to decode her, not to solve attraction, just to pause and notice what's really there. If you've ever felt stuck like this, lost in your own head, just leave a small sign below. Not for me to stand out, not for likes, but so this video finds someone else. Someone who needs a moment to breathe, just like you. Life moves fast. Too fast sometimes. Conversations blur. Moments slip by. And attraction? It's not a neon sign. It's not loud. It's a glance that lingers a second too long. A touch that feels intentional. A word that carries weight. But when your mind's spinning, you miss it. You overthink it. You turn a simple moment into a puzzle. Stoicism teaches us something different. It's not about chasing answers. It's not about controlling outcomes. It's about seeing clearly, being present, letting the moment speak for itself. Today, we're looking at 6 signs. 6 subtle signals a woman might be interested, maybe even more than interested. But this isn't a checklist. It's not a game plan. It's a way to practice seeing, to practice staying calm, to practice letting go of the noise. Let's start. Sign 1. Lingering eye contact. Picture this. You're at a bar. It's crowded. Music's loud. People are shouting over each other. You're talking to her. Just casual stuff. Work. Weekend plans. Nothing deep. But then she looks at you. Really looks. Her eyes lock onto yours. Not for a second, not for 2, but longer. 5 seconds, maybe 6. It feels like forever. Your heart picks up. Your mind starts to race. Is she just being friendly? Is this something? Most guys look away, break the moment. They get nervous. They overthink. But a stoic stays. He holds the gaze. Not aggressively, not chasing, just present. He lets the moment breathe. Because, here's the thing, eyes don't lie. When she holds your gaze like that, it's not random. It's not an accident. She's saying something, without words. She's inviting you in, testing if you'll meet her there. Stoicism teaches us to notice this, to feel the weight of it, but not to react, not to jump, just to be. Think back. When was the last time someone held your gaze? Did you feel it? Or did you brush it off? Did you let your mind fill the silence with noise? A Stoic doesn't do that. He sees, he stays calm, and he lets her come to him. Real life. You're at a work meeting. She's across the table. You're presenting an idea. Everyone's listening, but her eyes? They're on you. Not scanning the room, not on her phone, on you. And when you meet her gaze, she doesn't look away. She smiles. Subtle. Barely there, but it's there. Your instinct is to overthink. She's just being nice. She's bored. But a Stoic pauses. He notices the signal. He doesn't chase it. He doesn't force it. He just lets it be. That's the power of lingering eye contact. It's not about what you do next. It's about what you don't do. You don't run. You don't hide. You stay. Calm. Present. And that calm, that's what draws her closer. When have you felt that gaze? When did you notice it, but let it slip? Pause now. Think. What if you just stayed? What if you'd let the moment unfold? That's where clarity lives. Not in overthinking, not in chasing, in stillness. Sign 2. Intentional touch. You're at a coffee shop. It's one of those lazy Saturday mornings. You're sitting across from her, talking about nothing important. Movies. That new place downtown. She's laughing at something you said. Not a big laugh. Just a soft one. And then her hand brushes your arm. It's light, barely there, but it lingers. A second too long, maybe two. Your skin feels it. Your mind notices. Was that an accident? Did she mean to do that? Most guys freeze. They overthink. They wonder if they should say something, do something. But a Stoic, he doesn't flinch. He doesn't react. He observes. Because touch, intentional touch, it's never random. It's her, testing the waters, seeing if you're comfortable, seeing if you'll meet her halfway. Stoicism teaches us to stay grounded, to feel the moment without letting it pull us. When her hand lingers, it's a signal, not a loud one, not a demand, but a quiet invitation. She's saying, I'm here, I'm close. Are you? Real life, you're at a party, it's loud. People everywhere. She's standing next to you, close, closer than she needs to be. You're talking, joking about something dumb. And then her hand rests on your shoulder, just for a moment, but it's there, deliberate. Your instinct is to laugh it off, to ignore it, to think she's just friendly. But a Stoic sees it differently. He notices the intention, he feels the warmth, and he doesn't rush, he doesn't push, he lets it sit. That's the difference. Most guys chase the moment, they react, they try to force the next step. A Stoic doesn't. He knows the power of staying still, of letting her set the pace. Think about it. When was the last time you felt a touch like that? Not a hug, not a handshake. Something intentional. Did you notice it, or did you let your mind drown it out? Did you react, or did you pause? Real life again, you're walking with her, just the two of you. It's cold out. She bumps into you, her arm against yours, and she doesn't pull away. She stays close. That's not an accident. That's a signal. A Stoic feels it. He doesn't overthink it. He doesn't chase it. He just lets it be. And that calm, that's what makes her want to stay close. Pause now. Think. When did you miss a touch like that? When did you let your mind talk you out of it? What if you just noticed and stayed? That's where the clarity is. Not in the noise, not in the chase, in the quiet. Sign 3. Seeking private conversations. You're at a group hangout. It's one of those nights. Everyone's loud, laughing, telling stories. You're having fun, but it's chaotic. And then she does something. She looks at you, nods toward the door. Wanna step outside for a bit? It's casual, easy to miss, but it's not random. She's carving out space. Space for just you two. Away from the noise, away from the crowd. Your mind might jump. What does she want? Is this a thing? Most guys overthink it. They hesitate. They wonder what it means. But a Stoic? He sees it for what it is. A signal. A quiet one. She's saying, I want you. Just you. For a moment. Stoicism teaches us to stay clear. To notice vulnerability without exploiting it. When she seeks you out, when she creates that private space, she's trusting you. She's opening a door, not wide, not obvious, but it's there, real life. You're at work, it's a busy day. Everyone's rushing. She stops by your desk, leans in, lowers her voice. Hey, you got a sec to talk? It's not about work, you can tell. Her tone's different, softer. Your instinct is to brush it off, to think, she's just being nice. But a Stoic pauses. He notices the effort, the intention. He doesn't rush to fill the silence. He doesn't assume. He just listens. That's the power of private conversations. They're not random. They're deliberate. Real life again. It's late. Your phone buzzes. It's her. A text. You still up? It's 1 a.m. No one else is around. She didn't have to text you. She chose to. That's a signal. A Stoic sees it. He doesn't jump. He doesn't overthink. He responds calmly, thoughtfully, because he knows rushing breaks the moment. Chasing kills the clarity. Think about it. When was the last time someone pulled you aside? Texted you late? Wanted just you? Did you notice? Or did you let your mind drown it out? Did you react? Or did you pause? Pause now. Think. What if you just stayed? What if you'd let the moment breathe? That's where the truth is. Not in the noise. Not in the rush. In the quiet. Sign 4. Flirtatious body language. You're at a diner. It's late. Just you and her. The place is half empty. You're talking. Nothing serious. But you notice something. She's leaning in. Closer than she needs to. Her elbows on the table. Her body's angled towards you. She's playing with her hair. Twirling it. Not distracted. Not bored. Focused. On you. Your mind starts to spin. Is this a sign? Am I reading this wrong? Most guys get lost here. They overthink, they doubt, they react. But a Stoic? He sees it clearly. Body language doesn't lie. When she leans in, when she mirrors you, when her legs point your way, it's not random. It's her body saying what her words might not. Stoicism teaches us to notice, to stay grounded, to let the moment speak. Because here's the thing. Her body's telling a story, a quiet one. She's breaking that invisible wall, creating intimacy without saying a word. Real life. You're at a friend's place. Game night. Everyone's laughing. She's sitting next to you. Close. Her knee brushes yours and stays there. She's not pulling away. She's comfortable. Your instinct is to overthink, to move, to question. But a Stoic stays. He notices the shift, the warmth, the intention. He doesn't chase it. He doesn't force it. He lets it be. Real life again. You're on a date. Walking through the park. She's close. Her shoulder bumps yours. She laughs, tosses her hair. Her eyes catch yours. It's not random. It's a signal. A Stoic feels it. He doesn't react. He doesn't rush. He just observes. That's the power of body language. It's honest, raw, but only if you're calm enough to see it. Think about it. When was the last time you noticed her lean in? Her body shift? Did you feel it? Or did you let your mind talk you out of it? Pause now. Think. What if you just noticed? What if you'd let it unfold? That's where clarity lives. Not in the noise. Not in the chase. In the stillness. Sign 5. Frequent compliments. You're at a bar. It's a chill night. You're talking, catching up. She looks at you, smiles. You always look so put together. It's simple, easy to brush off. But then, she does it again. Later. I like how calm you are. It's rare. Your mind starts to spin. Is she just being nice? Does this mean something? Most guys miss this. They deflect. They doubt. They overthink. But a Stoic? He listens. He hears the intention. Because compliments, frequent ones, they're not random. They're her noticing you. Really noticing. Your presence, your style, your calm. Stoicism teaches us to accept these moments. Not with ego, not with doubt, but with clarity. When she compliments you, she's saying, I see you. I'm drawn to you. Not just your looks, but how you carry yourself. How you make her feel. Real life. You're at work. She walks by. Nice jacket. Suits you. It's quick, but it's deliberate. Later, she mentions your laugh. How it's infectious. Your instinct is to shrug it off. To think, she's just friendly. But a Stoic pauses. He notices the pattern, the attention. He doesn't let it inflate him. He doesn't dismiss it. He just sees it. Real life again. You're hanging out. Group of friends. She's across the room, catches your eye. Later, she says, You've got this quiet confidence. I like it. It's not casual. It's intentional. A Stoic feels it. He doesn't chase the validation. He doesn't doubt it. He lets it land. That's the power of compliments. They're a window, a glimpse into her mind. But only if you're calm enough to hear them. Think about it. When was the last time someone noticed you? Really noticed? Did you feel it, or did you brush it off? Pause now. Think. What if you just let it be? What if you'd seen it for what it was? That's where the truth is. Not in the noise, not in the doubt, in the quiet. Sign 6. Suggestive topics. You're at a bar. It's late. The crowd's thinning out. You're talking. Just the two of you. She brings up a movie. Something steamy. Laughs. That scene was intense. What you think? Her tone's playful. Her eyes are on you. Your mind starts to race. Is she hinting? Should I say something? Most guys jump, they push, they overplay it. But a Stoic? He stays grounded, he listens. Because suggestive topics, they're not random. They're her testing the waters, seeing if you're on the same page, seeing if you'll handle it with calm. Stoicism teaches us to engage, but not to chase, to respond, but not to rush. When she brings up something flirty, something intimate, she's opening a door, a small one, but it's there, real life. You're texting, late. She sends a meme, something cheeky, follows it with, bet you're like that too. It's playful, but it's deliberate. Your instinct is to overthink, to push the vibe. But a Stoic pauses. He responds thoughtfully, playfully, but calm. He doesn't force it. He lets her lead. Real life again. You're at a coffee shop, talking about a show. She mentions a scene. Smirks. Kinda makes you wonder, right? Her eyes don't leave yours. It's a signal. A Stoic sees it. He engages. But he doesn't leap. He stays present. That's the power of suggestive topics. They're a test. A quiet one. But only if you're calm enough to pass it. Think about it. When was the last time she said something flirty, suggestive? Did you notice? Or did you let your mind drown it out? Did you react? Or did you pause? Pause now. Think. What if you just stayed? What if you'd let the moment unfold? That's where clarity lives. Not in the noise. Not in the rush. In the stillness. You don't need to crack the code. Attraction isn't a puzzle. It's not a game. It's just life. Moving. Breathing. And you seeing it clearly. These signs, they're not rules. They're not steps. They're moments. Fleeting. Quiet. But real. Stoicism doesn't teach us to chase them. It teaches us to notice them. To stay grounded. To let them unfold. Because when you're calm, when you're present, you don't miss what's there. You don't drown in noise. You see her, really see her. And that's enough. Tomorrow, you'll notice something. A glance, a touch, a word. And maybe you'll just pause. Maybe you'll just let it be. That's where the clarity is. That's where the calm is. Not in overthinking. Not in chasing. In the quiet. If this felt like a moment to breathe, come back when you need it. No rush, no noise. Just a pause.